time it does not, like, I don't even know. Hang on. Myself now. This is ridiculous, dude. It says it literally says that my broadcast is insufficient right now. Just saying that I don't have good enough connection to be able to do this. I don't know why that's happening. Maybe because of the fact it's snowing outside, so things just got weird. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. I can't even start the video, right? Alright, maybe this will work. And I'm also going to turn off Wi-Fi on my phone so that I could just connect to 4G. Bluetooth is on my phone too. That's probably why. I can't have too many things like running on specific like devices and whatnot, or else it'll just mess up specific things. Alright. So my phone is right now calibrating to be able to go on the live stream. Because right now it's buffering. I don't know why. Maybe my Wi-Fi is not working too great right now. But, yeah. To finally get into the intro. We are here on Destiny 2. Now, I want to probably break a little bit of ice. One, this isn't going to be the last FPS game that I'll be playing. Which is one thing that's pretty good on my behalf. And two, the reason that I say that is because of the fact that I now have another game. Which is also pretty cool. Destiny Beyond Light. Bro. Yeah, what's up? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Well, I'm reading you. Can you read me? I don't even know. But I'm gonna make this intro pretty quick because already my intro had to be so long from the fact that my voice was not able to be heard. Again. And it says spoil. You say spoil the next game. Alright, so I was trying to just probably bring it to a grand entrance, or like you know, like some sort of grand announcement. But simply enough, I'm gonna be playing Cyberpunk, and your birthday is tomorrow. That's good to know. So I see that you're pretty excited also. Nice. But yeah, my birthday. Your birthday is tomorrow, and this next live stream I'll be playing Cyberpunk. I was trying to find a way to say that in a grandiose way, but I have no way to say it because right now Cyberpunk has been having so many damn issues. We're going to talk about that as we get into the game. But yeah, right now we're going to be into Destiny 2 because of the fact I promised to play this again for the FPS Madness bonus. And we're going to just go into some strikes, PvP again, and I'm actually not going to be sucking terribly because I'm actually playing this game continuously. And because of the fact that I've been playing Cyberpunk and getting used to its terrible first-person shooter like structure, it's also just warmed me up to being able to shoot first-person, because before I played Destiny 2 I was mostly playing fighting games like people could see, or Doom and shit like that. What did I play before playing Destiny? I think I played like fucking... I did not play Call of Duty, I know that. Before I played Destiny, I think I played like Rocket League or something, I don't even know. I played Apex and Titanfall. Destiny's FPS scheme is a lot different than any of the other games because of the fact that things have health bars. Well, Apex Legends enemies have health bars too. It's just the fact that you got to deal with other things, you know. You got to deal with people's abilities and stuff like that, and I had to get used to the abilities myself also. So I'm gonna go with my Hunter as usual. So maybe another time when I stream, I'll probably play with my Warlock or Titan or something like that. Cyberpunk is so fun, I'm going to get it next year when it comes out on PS5. It is out on PS5. It's just that it's so terrible. I think people even with PS5 are dealing with bugs right now. I just played it like 10 minutes ago, and it still has the issue of not loading things correctly. Like, there's a lot that I have to complain about. And when I am playing it, I am going to have to explain a lot of things towards the game's structure, towards its functions and everything like that. It's not good, personally speaking. Now, one thing's for sure, I was doing the mission in this game. I was doing the story mode in this game for some time. I should have probably live streamed it so I'd be able to have more, whatchamacallit, more freaking, I don't know, content. But maybe on another day I'll do that, because once I start it, the next time that I do come back on, well, if I was to start it now, today, then I definitely have another thing on my list to come back to. Because right now, so far, I have Doom and Titanfall 2 on my list of things to come back to, and I do not want to have a freaking long line of things, a long list of things to do. It's going to feel like I have homework for YouTube. Actually, when you put it that way, that sounds exciting. But yeah, back to what I was explaining. Cyberpunk is a great game. I just started playing it about Thursday, well, the day after it came out, and I like the aesthetic. When I first played it, it wasn't even updated at that time. Then another update happened the next day because so many people complained about these many things. One, the glitches. Two, the game not even loading in correctly, and the game just crashes sometimes. This seems to be treasures and whatnot. The game crashes, and it doesn't seem to work the way it's supposed to. And people have been upset at the fact that it's been in progress or development for 7 years, all for this to just come out. Like, I would probably get into even more things, but I feel like that people do need to see it for themselves. I'll probably explain a couple more things until I actually do play it, which isn't going to be a good thing entirely for me. Well, if I put it that way, then it's just going to make it completely worse for when I do play. One thing that I'm afraid of is the fact that when I do play it, the game would just, like, whatchamacallit, it will just
Anything you want?
close out on me, or just crash on me, and then the stream stops. Then I have to probably attempt to do it again. The total amount of times that that game has crashed on me was literally 2 times so far. I know you're gonna blow up one day. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Same for you, Elijah, if you keep on posting. But yeah, I really wish that the game could be at least playable. It's made me up to a point where I'm afraid of being able to play it, especially on a stream.
Always something new ahead of us.
And one thing's for certain, I don't even know if I can even play it on my highest resolution. I feel like that's also going to mess a couple of things up. Like right now, for this current live stream, for example, I'm playing this on 720 resolution low. And that's not bad because this game actually works and it doesn't have problems like that. For Cyberpunk so far, from what I'm seeing, it just has problems right off the bat that are just making it unbearable right now. And everybody has to just suck it up, generally speaking. Vex bosses and Vex strikes. I think I'm going to be fighting robots with these next strikes. I'm going to be starting out with these anyway, so I would like to do Crucible, but in a minute. But I'm still going to go get those, whatchamacallits, those bounties over here. It really isn't a good thing. I only post Brawlhalla content from now on, prob. Well, yeah. Hey, Brawlhalla is pretty famous. I didn't expect it to be because it was... My personal interpretation is the fact that it was a Smash Bros. Ripoff. But it seems to be pretty much more than that. I actually think that it's a very fun couch play game, generally speaking. Like, it's okay playing against people online. I would not play it competitively, like how I play Destiny or other games. Like, Mortal Kombat was one of my games that I'd like to be competitive at. Smash is annoying. I would never try to get too good at that. It's better than Smash. Yeah, they're both independent anyways. And Smash apparently has this new thing where Sephiroth has been put into the game also. That's something. My reaction to that is just, yeah, I don't have the opportunity to play it. Another time I probably will. But yeah, doesn't seem bad. Like, I'm not surprised since Cloud was initially in the game. He was initially in the last game, the last Smash, or Smash 4. I don't even remember the actual, like, chronological order of all the Smashes. If I had the ability to probably play a Smash on PS4, I definitely would, though. Probably for Fight Fest. Let's get over here. Maybe I'll hand a couple of these in to get a new gun. I got a bow. Sweet. I didn't ask for that. But whatever.
Here you go.
Let me see what that was for. Oh, calibrate weapons for the European dead zone. Whatever. I'll just save that. Against targets and strikes. Okay, cool. Sidearms. I'm good. Grenade launchers. Maybe. Sword. Yes. Void weapon. Sure. If I have any. I'm not going to take any random ones because I don't want the opportunity to just like have a random one that I cannot finish and then I just wasted like this game's currency. So you know what? I'll just buy an upgrade module. There's two different ones you can buy for. One for spin metal, the other one for helium filaments. I'll just buy it for the helium filaments. And now I don't have any more money. Sweet, let's go fight. Let me see what's going on here. Currently, I'm in the works of making another montage. That sounds pretty cool. I'll definitely watch it. What's going on here? Prophecy? It's a dungeon? A what? It's a dungeon in the tower. Alright, we have literally no, like, whatchamacallit, schedule to how to play this game. Maybe after this I'll go to strikes, because I have no idea what this is. Every time I come into this game after a long time of not playing it, it's been like about a week or two with me not playing it, there's always something new. Let's see what this is. You see, that's another thing about Destiny. Because of the fact that it's actually a solid game, these people have the tendency to always make sure that you're playing a new thing. It's not like, oh, there's a thing that you're waiting for a month, like Iron Banner, or something like that. It's not like the thing where, like, you don't have much to do. Personally, I think there's a shit ton of things to do now. You can go back to the Cosmodrome. They put new maps in the game, technically, like original ones. They're bringing new DLC every single time. I know this isn't the last. Well, I know this isn't like the last story. They're gonna probably bring more things.
You seek to understand the nature of the dark. We forged an answer.
What? Where?
You're standing in it.
Let me try to look at this from the side. This is something else. Okay! Well, we've just begun and I've died. Imagine Maury goes on the Maury show and he's not the father. Maury just tries to have an expedition for who he believes to not be, who he believes to be his son, or something like that. I get it. I get the joke. I guess this basically is trying to tell me to just go through it. Well, here it goes. Because I can't even run past it. I'll just frickin' electrocute myself to death.
You ask a question of pure potential. Death is intrinsic to the answer.
What the? Oh, I thought that was something else. Oh, nope, nope. Move. Oh. And I died. Want to hear a dark joke? Sure, it'll probably cheer me up from the fact that I just got killed by a boomer. Not a 50-year-old. Take that. Shouldn't be doing that because I'd just be wasting my bullets. I'm going to use the boomer in a second. All of you can just use this. And I'm going to use this on you. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know. Okay, this isn't a good start. Well, I haven't died, so I'm not going to say this isn't a good start. I'm just going to say this isn't what I expected it to be. And one of those things is easy. I kind of feel good for the fact that I have this. It's called a combination blow. It just lets you continuously punch people with lightning. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you. Try it again. Oh, someone was shooting me from the back. Because they are that bad. Because they ate the bat. Oh. Okay, I get it, because they ate the bat. Okay. New mission, yay! Just die so far 2 times. Now this just made me silent, a little bit mad, resentful. Let's brought my depression up. I'm trying my best not to have that happen again. Maybe this will help if I try to talk about Cyberpunk for a moment. If this guy doesn't keep on burning me every single time that I'm doing anything. You're too strong, dude. What is the recommended light level? There's nothing else but boomers over there. What the hell? Do I have to just run past all of them? Because they continuously spawn for some reason. Am I getting duped? Am I in a prank show? I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna teach him a lesson. Promise you that. I'm just gonna use the Monte Carlo. Yeah, that's right. Keep on shooting at me with your flames. Jesus, I hate the fact those things go so far. Watch this. You see that? It's like they just instantly have tracking. I don't know what this thing is, but I'm so far not liking it too much. Alright, I think this is something where they spawn continuously. So you know what? I'm going over to here. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's some sort of farming thing. Not entirely sure. And what do you think you're doing? Did he just do it in that side and then... Okay, let me move over here, because I know that another one spawned. No, it didn't. If I'm right. Oh, dude, what the hell is this? You know what? I'm just gonna leave you to do what you do. Keep killing you guys, just come back instantly. Let me see what this is. You know, maybe I have to attempt to kill all of you at once. That'll work. Did that do anything? Alright, you know what? Now I'm confused. I'm gonna politely have to ask all of you to just back up for just a moment so that I can actually, like, understand what is happening right here. I probably should have read whatever this was. Yeah, all of you just screw off for a second. My best guess, this is a raid. Heaven or hell. Look. Yeah, I'm about to look right now. I'm not gonna just look this up. I'm just gonna see exactly what this is. This is a dungeon. It says it's a dungeon. Prophecy dungeon complete. How do I complete the frickin' prophecy dungeon? Enter the realm of 9 and ask the question, what is the nature of the darkness? Okay. My first guess was just kill as many as you can. It doesn't seem like that's what's the case. Defeat the Kel Echo. Okay. I really don't know what the hell this is. And I feel like if I get over to the Kel, then I'm just gonna die. You know what? I'm gonna move further. See what I can do over here. Where are these? Can't jump over here. It looks like these things accumulate. So you know what? Let me see what's going on here. think you're slick because you're able to take me on, huh? I feel like using better weapons for a second. I'm about to in a moment. Did that do anything? No, it didn't. Taken butter. Where's the bread? Another thing, this space is so freaking silent too. Alright, I'm gonna see what happens after I kill another one of these guys over here. If nothing happens, I am done. I'm just gonna leave. Of course. Did that do a single thing? No, it didn't. Whatever these are, I'm gonna have to come back to this when I know what the hell this is. Oh, I did read the joke. One of them ate the bat. L, yeah, I'm taking this L. No clue what this is. Unfortunately. Freaking annoying. Alright, so we'll just do what I intended to. Goddamn. Whatchamacallits, let's see how high I am. I need to be 1180 to be able to play higher strikes, right? Yeah, so I can only just play normal ones. Fair enough. P.S. I'm going to be finishing this off in 11:45. And I was going to talk about the fact how Cyberpunk was hard to deal with from my first-hand experience while I was doing whatever that confusing thing was. But I just have to talk about that now. So, I hate to have to be the bearer of bad news, but the game is so good that I don't want to play it. Why was the orphan bad at baseball? Don't know. Because his dad never taught him. He didn't know what a home was. Oh, that's a shame. I got a good joke for you. I got a good joke for you. What do you call a group of super trans women?
Guardian. High forces are lashing out from the Cosmodrome led by this.
They are trans people with superpowers. What do you call them if there's a group of them?
Now the brood questions her strength.
X-Men.
Desperate to prove herself.
That desperation makes her dangerous, but also reckless. Eliminate her before she gets
Also, there's another thing about, speaking of trans women, I also want to talk more about the game I was just now talking about. Oh, no. Yep. But, speaking of that, that just reminds me of the fact that, you know, for a game that was being developed for 7 whole years or longer, they calibrated things like being able to fix up your genitals or do things to make them bigger or something like that, to even give genitals to the female variants to your characters. But they did not dare to actually fix up the bugs that just make it so annoying to handle it. I get it. Yeah, I knew it. I knew you get it. I don't know what I could be more mad about. If it's the fact that I played the game and I was excited at first, and then my excitement went so not down. It didn't go too far down because I still personally like it. I just do not like the fact that how it just came out. It has issues on PS4 and PC, even on the highest resolution, even with people with desktops and stuff like that. But I don't know if I don't like that more, or if I don't like the fact that it's been in development for so long, only for it to be an unfinished product practically. Or I don't like the fact that if I am having ambivalence if it's an unfinished product or not. That's my issue. And I think I can give it credit for the fact that it is an indie game, and then it ended up getting its help from other customers like Red Engine and a lot of other companies. It's just that I feel like they were kind of half-assing specific things. How do you make a game without like it's complete? The game is totally solid. It's just that it just has too many problems. I don't know if I can complain about this enough. Hang on, I'm trying to look at the buffs of this. Scary too. Alright, blackout. Enemy melee attacks are significantly more powerful and radar is disabled. Nice to know. Grenade abilities do more damage. Alright. Void damage. Alright, let me switch to void. That's probably why I'm getting so many void recommendations. Alright guys, give me a second. That's one thing that's good. The Hive don't do void too often. The Vex do. And they're freaking annoying. But yeah, carrying on. I don't know what to say about all this. It's bullshit with what they're doing. I should have got my sword. I could make the sword, but I'd rather not at the same time. Give me a second, guys. You do what you do and just don't die. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to keep this weapon, because even though that it is lightning, but whatever. I'll just deal with it. And yeah, just suck it up, you know. I think this is specifically for Arc. Yep, that's for Arc.
Then spoil their plans.
Grants 2 knives per charge. Alright, good to know. I'll put this on. If I remember correctly, I have knives. No, technically I don't. But it's whatever. I prefer to wear some good old exotic armor for specific reasons. Put in this 1149-1-2. I don't know why it hasn't activated, because it seems to be... It's for void also. Well, it is for knives. Let me see what I can do here. Spectral blades. Where's my melee? Don't have a melee. Do I not have a melee? I technically do not. Okay. Alright, whatever. And I hurt myself. Okay then. Let's just deal with this. There's literally no... whatchamacallit? There's no enemies. I don't have a second smoke bomb. Which basically I have no reason to put on this armor. Because...
She won't escape this time.
Because I have to literally have either gunslinger. Well, I just have to have gunslinger, because that's the only subclass that has knives. And no enemies. I feel like I'm freaking naked here. But I guess I just handle it because it is Void Day. This isn't technically my day to also have my exotics ready, because I just decided to just turn my game on. That thing is cool.
That energy signature. That's her. That's Navota.
Come on, open. I know you opened for the others, you could open for me. Wow. Yep, that just takes him down. Oh, if I'm right, ogres have void damage. they shout cans, they shoot cans, coke cans, Africans, music cans. So you know, police they have? Okay, I get it. Really funny. You meant to say the shoot cans, right? Yeah. A lot of cans, yeah. This person is using Sunshot when they could be using a completely different... Are they using Sunshot or are they using a specific gun? They're using Void. Who's the person who's using Fire? I think it's this Warlock over here. Whatever. That's right, disappear on us because you know that you're a puss. When you get in my direction or when you get in my personal vicinity, I'm lighting you up. I do have a knife. I can't throw a knife, I can only throw smoke bombs. Not cool. Who is hurting me right now? This person. Forgot. The acolytes have void damage. And I had to find that out or remember that from the fact of seeing them shoot their gun. Okay then. That was a miss. But I regret nothing. That was also ouch. That was also painful. And I missed that. Okay. Well, he walked into it. Good enough. A fridge doesn't fart when you pull your meat out. What's the difference between a trans man and a fridge? Okay. I read that in the wrong chronological order, but thanks for that. There's way too many cursed Thrall down there. Don't get too close to them, you can die. Oh gosh, I almost thought that was a curse too. Is that Navota? There she goes. Your arc does nothing to us. Come on, just give up already. You don't have a buff this weekend. Or this week, generally speaking. Ouch. Okay, that was Thrall. That was totally a mistake. He says they get better at Destiny, then just dies a bunch of times, randomly too.
Happy to send the message, Commander.
Excellent work. Return to the tower.
The fridge doesn't fart when you pull your meat out. Now that's actual divine comedy right there. Totally unique. I'm pretty damn sure I complained enough about Cyberpunk at this point. Even though I would like to. I should just focus on getting my stuff together over here. Ah! I'm yawning, so my apologies. Also, I lost my V card today. Good for you. For a 13-year-old, that's actually pretty, whatchamacallit? Admirable. Or impressive. I don't know if you should be talking about stuff like that on YouTube. But hey, long year. It's a free country. So congrats. Congrats. No one told me congrats when I lost it, so. Very impressive. Yep, good to know. On a side note, aside from Cyberpunk though, one good side is that I know eventually sometime soon I'm going to be getting Mortal Kombat 11 and then just streaming that sometimes. And like I said before, that I also have a new editing software and whatnot. So that the next time that I do probably make an edited video, I don't know if it'll be commentary or maybe a funny video. I said before it was DaVinci Resolve. And it works the way that Adobe Premiere Pro works, which will be pretty positive on my side. I don't have to worry about my GF having a kid, right? Why, did she swallow? Some people think that people get pregnant from swallowing. Alright. Next, whatchamacallit, strike. Hopefully I don't die too many times, even though we are dealing with Hive. And as usual, Acolytes have Hive, while Acolytes have Void.
I must once again ask you to venture into the dark. Move quickly, but carefully, Guardian.
Sure enough. I think I'm also having a thing where people can also hear me, like the COD or the Call of Duty live stream. That was kind of a funny live stream, because once in a while people hear me and they say, what the fuck, who are you talking to? And I'm just like, my streamers, I can't make my own party unless I have to inevitably invite somebody, which is annoying. Well, not my streamers, my viewers, technically speaking. I'm gonna die, aren't I? No, I'm not. Okay, I'm good. Hey, you, screw you. Then again, people can mute me in COD and Destiny, which is good. Oh, hi! That shield's not gonna save you, buddy. Let me go help that person out right over here. You leave me? Oh, okay, fine. I feel bad now. Bitch. Either way. Yeah, I'm kind of losing my train of thought. Yeah, I spoke about Mortal Kombat 11. I'm gonna play that sometime soon with all the DLC up in this bitch, because I am not gonna just play it with just its regular characters. And I see with Mortal Kombat 10, not all of its characters were my best forte. I didn't want to buy that DLC because of the fact that, you know, I've tried out Leatherface and other characters like Jason before, and I was like, meh. Jason's a good win button, technically speaking. But I prefer to use Predator and Alien for aesthetic purposes, space purposes, you know, because of the fact they look cool. They look very Eldritch and Lovecraftian, which is one of my favorite genres, Lovecraft shit in general. But yeah, the rest of the DLC, like Jason, Tanya, and Leatherface, and Goro, and Tremor. I was about to forget his name and call him Cabal or some shit. But yeah, Tremor was not my best forte and stuff like that. They're interesting characters, but I don't give a fuck about them. Personally speaking. Hang on, I'm about to check my chat. I pulled out in time. Okay, good. But, yeah. I know one thing's for certain for MK11, I will definitely want to get all of the DLC. Because Rambo, Terminator, who else? I'm fucking forgetting, but who else? RoboCop. Melina, dude, there's nothing that can stop me from getting all of that. Plus the fact that this game is even more in depth than the way that Injustice 2 and MK10 was. Even though the both of them were very in depth to begin with, because they ended up bringing a new form of whatchamacallit, mechanics. They did bring new mechanics to the game, to the whole franchise of Mortal Kombat, NetherRealm Studios himself, but MK11 is now at the epitome of what I've never expected. I counted and it lasted for 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Why did you count? That just doesn't make it pleasurable. Just do what you do, dude. Eventually, sometime soon, you're just going to be getting it like back to back, so you shouldn't be worrying about how long it takes like it's a freaking game. That should be one of the things that you could just, you know, it's almost like watching a movie. Do you care about how long the movie lasts? Just care. I honestly care about like the ride of the movie. Nah, if someone asks me how long I last, I'm finna tell them. Why would people be asking you how long you last? What are you, around frat boys? I miss those days like that, when you hang out with your friends and you're just like, dude, I just lost my V card today. And they're just like, no, you didn't, you're a bitch. Just keep it, personally, if it were my case, I just keep it to myself. It took me like months until I just gave it out, or just told people about that, because I didn't give a fuck. Because some people like to have some funny stories, like, oh yeah, I got to second base for like 5 minutes. And then the guy's friends that he told it to just don't believe him, as usual. So, you know. And if anybody ever likes to be an asshole towards you and say, oh, you're a virgin because this, and that, just punch him in the mouth. Do not listen to me. But yeah, I miss being young, technically, because that was literally like the true beginning of my teen years. That I've seen people, like I would usually see that in TV, like people making stories about their explicit lives. Like for some reason, the guys are supposed to care about that. Now it's a different story when you get a girlfriend, I guess. Especially if you have best friends that you usually hang out with, they'll probably be a little bit sad about the fact that now you get a girlfriend. Now most of your attention has to go to them, but that's just about it. You know, at that point, sooner or later, they'll just be happy for you. I'm literally talking about relationships, and I'm trying to talk about games. Oh boy, fire on the floor as we're trying to load something. Isn't that great? I missed that grenade so bad. It's in the wall. Alright, fine then, whatever. Discord. Oh, that's where you're planning to tell people about it? I feel like Discord can be a cesspool if you go to the wrong chat. Like, there's a Discord I'm in that's mainly for art, and I post art there sometimes. I posted this art of a green snake, right? And someone said based. Based is a new word that I've been seeing very often on iFunny and shit like that, and I don't know what it means, right? So when I asked the person what the hell does that mean, they just said it just means based. I felt like really losing my shit and then just breaking their skull. But someone explained it for them and then said that based means good, apparently. So I guess that they were complimenting me. But instead of just saying a compliment, they could just say based. Want me to send what she looks like? If I get on Discord, maybe just after this. In fact, if I get on Discord afterwards, that'll pretty much be fun too. Maybe sometime soon, if I have a big enough following, I'll also make a Discord for specifically me. I don't know. I follow a bunch of Discords, so there's also that. Mostly D&D Discords too. Did these guys get upstairs already? Why are they so fast? That's probably because I've been talking too much. maybe after 2 strikes, I'll be going back to Crucible. At least I know that I do not, like, you know, have terrible performance on Crucible now. And I'm going to have to show that by my experience. I'm going to have to keep my word through the way that I do what I do, technically speaking. Let me check the chat again. Because I have no headphones on. Yeah, we can call, but my voice sounds squeaky as hell. Oh, I know. My voice used to also. I used to hate the shit. I levitated for a couple of seconds. I'm still levitating. What the hell is that? But my voice sounds like a corpse in person. That sounds actually pretty cool. I hate having to deal with that too, where I do anything, make a recording of anything, and I hear my voice in any way, and it sounds like... It just sounds completely different. It sounds uncomfortable to hear my own voice on recording. For some weird reason though, when I hear it on live streams and whatnot, it sounds the way that I kind of expect it to. But when I do things like a voice recording of some sort, I'm right behind them. Do not... Okay, thank God. When I do things like a voice recording on my phone or anything like that, or when I used to make my old videos with just commentary, I used to get not uncomfortable. I ended up getting used to how my voice sounded, but I kind of didn't like how my voice sounded for a short period of time. Now, when I just speak on live streams, I'm generally fine. I just want to also make sure that I just speak about things that I deem to be interesting, because I do not like being quiet during a live stream, personally speaking. Hence the reason why I'm talking about things like Cyberpunk and MK11, and the future of ABS gaming. And that guy's dead up there. That's what you get for holding still. He probably sent a tweet, like, hey guys, I'm about to do this strike. I'm about to fight this boss right here. Or maybe he was just calibrating his weapons. After this, I'm going to check my bounties. I think I've mentioned this in the previous live stream too. One thing that's good, I'm able to articulate pretty well up to a point that when my videos are finished processing, or when my live streams are finished processing, my my subtitles for my videos are pretty on par, which I respect on YouTube. And if I remember correctly, YouTube has a bot of some sort, or some automated system that is able to understand words better. The automated system's been around for about 3 or 4 years now, and it has a tendency... No, don't leave me! It has a tendency to understand words progressively throughout time. And I know these people can definitely hear me. I'm gonna send a text. Is that guy... That actually looks pretty cool, whatever that was. Why are you guys shooting at each other? I'm gonna read your comment in a minute, because we're in the middle of fighting things, and I do not want to die out of nowhere. And then they cannot get me, and I have to respawn in 20-something seconds. I think after the strike boss, I'm gonna have to read the comments. So yeah. I kind of just rambled on for a short second. Oh yeah, I talked about the automated system of the subtitles for YouTube. I like it, personally speaking. I did not expect that it's able to hear my subtitles so well until I looked at the Doom live stream and then watched it over. And then I turned on subtitles by accident, and it was able to really understand my voice. Do not leave me! No, no, no! Okay. I was really able to understand my voice, and that's what made me say, okay, so that's what makes my videos take so long to publish. Because usually it takes about an hour or a little bit longer to finally publish the live stream. Which I believe is kind of a short time for live streams that last for so long. Strike a pose and shoot at the enemy. Hopefully don't die. I might. Okay. Is there like a boomer around here? I think there is. There is. Alright, now I can watch the comments. About to go into work. Another day, another dollar. Voice recording. About to go into work. Okay. In Home Alone kid voice. Oh, okay. When you hear your voice in the Snapchat playback, your life is ruined. I think I've... No, I actually haven't. I used to just take pictures in Snapchat. because of you, now I'm gonna try that out. That was a bad idea. 'Cause now she's immune. Isn't that lovely? I'm gonna try to kill as many ads as I can. Not many. Not so stupid. At least one thing that's pretty good is the fact that these arc-wielding wizards are not able to kill you so easily, which is pretty good. I could literally just walk into that little ball right over there, that ball of darkness, because that's not even void. And once again, I missed my grenade. You know, instead of using fire, you can use something much better, and that's void. I don't know what you're doing, and more ads. Don't you just love these waiting games with bosses? Well, one thing that's pretty good is the fact that you don't have to like hide around and stuff. I stand corrected, you do, because there's an ogre right there. If your friend group doesn't make gay jokes, it's not a friend group. Yeah, it's not a friend group, it's a simp group. You might want to come back to playing Rocket League. Yeah, I do, actually. But I've been stuck inside that fun for a little bit of time now. I'm gonna go try to save this person. I'm definitely gonna come back. And I'm definitely gonna stream it again, too. Don't fret. But I will be back very soon. Me and this person shall rush to your rescue. God, this ogre is annoying. Oh, good. She's vulnerable. At least she's not gonna have another shield. Which is lovely. Tower of Woe.
Eris, it's over. Ashladul is dead.
This is a relief.
Yeah, that name has you like, whoa, who the hell names her kid Hashladul?
Is no coincidence.
There's Navota, Omnigul, Crota, Oryx, Hashlavul. What the fuck? That sounds like the Hive's interpretation of shit.
There is much to discuss.
Hey, I got a shotgun that's arc. Isn't this just lovely? Absolutely zonifying. I got a shotgun that's void. Now, if only I could have one that's void. Oh, I do. Gets a grenade launcher out of nowhere. The only sad part is the fact that it's not a freaking legendary, but I can. Yeah, it's not a legendary, but I can just deal with it. I can just deal with it. I could just deal with it. Either way. I'm trying to look at other shit over here. I'm just gonna get rid of this. This guy's pretty cool, though. I think I got that later. Or on one of my streams. I don't have no clue. But, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this. Because I already have one. I have the literal exact same gun. Oh, man. Are you saying other things, Flames? Because my thing just popped up saying that you are. God, walk into heaven. Your seat is right over there. Please wait to be served. And then what happens next? I'm afraid to hear what happens next. Oh, Jesus, it's 11:19. We gotta end this in, like, sometime soon. Alright, so then... Damn, I wasn't able to actually have this for too long. How long has this thing been on? 55 minutes. Okay. Fine then. We're gonna have to just go to an hour and stuff. Me, shh. Oh, what was? Did you want to be a has-been hotel? I love the fact that I just have an automatic response to always reading the comments here. Too late to look at my bounties. I'll do that after. Alright, so unfortunately, we're gonna have... Let let me stop yawning. We're gonna have no choice but to just go for the Cabal boss over here, and then just end this off for the night. Because I don't have all that time in the world right now.
Get further into the base.
But I will be back playing this game. I'll probably just go back to playing the story or something. I don't know. I have to make a decision because Destiny is not too much of my personal type of content production.
Turns out Zahn's network is different from the Red Legion.
Good different or bad different?
Did I just see a flare shoot?
Look, let's not get into what might have shot into the sky and which enemy just summoned a bunch of reinforcements.
Are we fighting a different boss this time? Because I'm sensing that this is different dialogue. That's a cool sword. Guess what? I got a grenade launcher that bounces unless it hits. Good thing I hit him. Whoever's summoning orbs of light, thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Is there still, like, enemies up there? Yes, there are. What the hell? Oh.
Scanner show reinforcements coming.
That last harvester exposed an active fuel cell. Maybe we can use it. Right. Rabbit and... what's the plan here?
Yeah, this isn't new.
Take the radioactive thing.
I just never listened to the dialogue for this.
There's your plan.
I've heard worse.
I wanted to take it out.
Nice work. That takes care of the barrier.
Whoops. Okay. Alright then. Okay. Looks like I did my job. Yeah, that's kind of a shame though that I'm not going to be able to do anything else after this. At least the next time that we do play, we'll be playing Cyberpunk, the worst game that's so far in existence currently. And I wish I wasn't saying that, because the game is so... The game would be so much fun. That's what I've been trying to say. The game would be so much more fun and exciting for me. Like, I would still be having my hype intact if I wasn't, like, having to deal with bugs. If the whole world wasn't having to deal with bugs in its initial
Aren't messing around.
release,
We've seen the last of them.
generally speaking.
Bound to have more. Insecure men tend to surround themselves with others like them.
Cade, anything to add?
Nope, she's totally right, which is why I work alone.
But yeah, I really don't like how the game has been treating people. Like, I really wonder what kind of went wrong.
John moved in after you put the most down. Surprised he hasn't painted the place chartreuse to match the color.
I'm sorry, he did what now?
Now we're talking.
Can I ride that tank? No, I can't. Alright, I'll just fly right behind it. It's a pretty strong tank too, which is good. Welcome to the war zone. There's a lot of enemies here. Hey, don't run me over. What the hell? Another good thing is the fact that the Cabal, they don't have void damage. They mostly just have nothing else but fire. Which I personally think is helpful. The same thing that goes with the Vex. The only enemies that I see that have void damage is usually Acolytes. I can't think of anything else that has void damage, really.
Ship we go.
So far, just Hive.
Coming for you, Zahn.
Got a lot to answer for.
I know one thing's for certain. The Vex do have void melee,
It wasn't a cabal.
which is annoying. And I'm gonna destroy this with my super. And they destroyed it before me. Those guys sounded like dogs. Dude, we are plummeting these people. The same thing can accidentally happen to us if we're not careful, though. Ouch. Like I just said.
No, the train. Now comes the elevator.
Also, for the second person that's watching, I see you. Oh, so you like the hub? Name every hub star. I have no clue what the hell you are talking about. If I'm right, I think you're talking about the original hub, which used to be a channel on Cablevision.
No,
Oh shit. Even though our tank is smaller, it is better. Dude. That dude just plastered him. You dead serious? My best guess is that it's the channel that I just mentioned. Oh, I have 666 bullets on my my Monte Carlo. Interesting. Interesting. 518 on my other. Is Hubstar a game? Or is the hub a game? I have no clue what you're talking about. Oh, P.S. I like those videos where someone types in a Discord chat, oh, you like blank, name every blank that's related to the specific blank. Or the specific thing that was mentioned. And then someone just comes in and then they mention every single one, whether if it's millions, thousands, hundreds. It's funny. Like there was a video I saw called "Oh, you're Polish? Name every gulag, or every brushka or something like that." And then someone said bet, and then the person was like, "You're not gonna literally name 38 million people," and they say, "Oh, watch me," and then they just did it. Hard boss mode engaged. Ooh, legendary. You gotta touch that, guys, to be able to move up. You just expect me to do everything? What am I, your freaking escort? Oh, hi. I hate those shields. Go on without me. I was in the middle of fighting somebody. Oh god, this thing's moving fast. Alright, let's begin to fight this boss. We have enough time to fight one more, considering how strong our void weapons are. Oh Christ. Did someone just put up a shield? That was a Titan. Haha. Nice.
Don't forget about the signal flares.
And we didn't even have to do any sort of waiting game. Rocket launcher? Nah, guided. Wait, do you live alone? Nah. I'm not gonna say who though. That's confidential. Nah, guided missile. Technically, basically. I'm getting a lot of 6s right now. And then the end of my orbs created is 13, so I got it essentially with both malicious spirits and death. Okay. Now I can actually look at my bounties though. 4 of them have been completed. That's good. And my season's up. All I get is bright dust. And shader. Lovely. Lovely. I kind of want that. Alright, so we shall begin our training. Do the first punch. Yeah, we're not doing that. Alright, one more, and then this will just be the end of it. Unfortunately. One thing, though. I hate the fact that I have to promise that the next time I play this, or the next time that I live stream, it will be on Cyberpunk. In that live stream, I will be a lot more informative about every single aspect of the game, because it is new. Anybody could just look up things about Destiny, what to do and how to do it. And I feel like it's pretty hard to explain everything here. It's pretty easy to understand things in this one too. One thing that I do like about Cyberpunk, but don't like at the same time, is that it is very, very technical. In a sense of like the HUD, there can be so much in the HUD, like you're on Adderall. There can be so many things to upgrade, and just generally speaking, a lot of things to understand about the game, a lot of mechanics. The gunplay is easy to understand. It's just that when it comes to upgrading guns, when it comes to buying the right weapons, when it comes to the right vendors in specific places, like it took me a minute to understand the legend in the map of Cyberpunk. But once I got used to it, I was like, okay, so this isn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. If I'm right, this boss is also a little bit of void once in a while. Also, there are technically void enemies, but that's just a specific variation to the Fallen.
She was taken, but she can be saved. Her will is not her own. Grant her the mercy that she cannot grant you.
I like how this works too. Just the colors, generally. Oh, they're down there. And if you're not careful here, you can die by falling. And now the last one. What, was this person not using Void? If I'm right, Taken don't usually have Void either. No, this person was just alone.
This is an elevator. Clear the room. I'll get it working. Sabotage the elevator.
Oh Christ. Forgot that those things fly around and they hurt. But yeah, in case you're wondering, me picking up that orb and hitting them with it, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. And the floor becomes painful. All you have to do is hit them with it if the floor isn't destroying you. Hopefully you don't die. And you have to hit them directly too. Well, that's a shame. Is it just... yeah, so far right now, just me and the other person. Nobody spawned in so far. What, is nobody in the entire world playing Strikes in Destiny 2? Except for me and this other person? Like, really? Well, they died. Okay. That's what happens when you do any sort of strike by yourself. And he died again. Okay then. I'll help you out here. I don't know why no one's helped us so far. Like, just headed through. That's pretty rare for that to happen. Did the game just close matchmaking? Because that's not supposed to happen either. No, no, no! Oh, Christ! I had to fall. How nice. Still, there's no one that joined us. I'm concerned. Why isn't there anybody here? This person's just gonna wait for me to respawn, yet I respawned them how many times? Just don't make me feel like I'm playing this whole thing by myself. Because in all honesty, I don't know. If this becomes too hard to deal with, especially because of the fact that no one's going to join, I will just leave.
Let me have a look at that console. This is elevating.
Oh yeah, somebody joined in finally. Thank Christ. Ouch. Not cool. I was gonna try to kill her. Oh well, at least this person over here has time to spawn. Unfortunately, they just don't get to spawn out of nowhere. Can I even run to them? No, I can't. Well, let's see what happens, shall we? Let's see how long we can last before this person comes through. If we can. I'm gonna try to grab one right here. Alright, where's the next one? Ow, I couldn't even move or anywhere. This is the fact that these guys have void, which is annoying. And what's in my arm is about to explode if I don't find the enemies soon. Here we go. Good. First one down. Oh no. I got you, brother. Oh, we do now. Oh, Christ. If I'm right, I think that kills you instantly. Too late for me. Nice. See how easy that was with just 3 people? I'm gonna take this up. Have fun with it. Just gonna carry it like a football. Oh, those guys have void. That's a bad idea to even get near. Of course, one of us had to die. I just did that because I felt like it. What is over there? Oh, another orb. Alright, whatever. These pillars over here look like what I was dealing with in the beginning of, basically my first mission. Not really even much of a mission, just, the dungeon. Well, basically my first few minutes of getting back into the shooting functions of this game. Oh, thank God we're not dealing with shrieks in the boss. Which technically we aren't, if I'm right, if I remember correctly. One thing that's good about shrieks right now is that when they explode, they do not have tracking orbs that follow you wherever you go. For a very, very long period of time. That's one of the things that Destiny used to have. The game was working. The game still works, generally speaking. It's just the fact that it has a huge problem with being fair sometimes. Very huge problem. Oh, there's shrieks over here. Not fun. Not fun at all. Did they destroy it? They destroyed the other one too. Good. See, like I said, Destiny 1, when they exploded, yeah, it would be nearly inevitable for them to hit you because they track anything and anyone for... I don't even know how long the duration of time was. For the fact that they would just follow you. Those things were prone to kill anybody. And I think what the main thing you had to do to get them off of you was by making them hit a wall. By basically playing the tracking game with them. That wasn't too fun regardless, because what if you just forgot the fact that they existed? Which if you did, guess what? Say goodbye to your life. Sorry, let me yawn right here. Say goodbye to your life if you're getting with a void buff. Or void burn, technically. And void burn, or arc burn, or fire burn, or solar burn basically just means that any element that is in a specific name that begins with the element and ends with burn, then that the damage correlated to the element is going to be heightened from both the enemies and the players. So generally speaking, you can kill enemies faster, but the enemies can kill you faster because of a specific element being buffed. For about a week or a month or a day, depending on what mission you're doing. Whether if it's a daily mission, a strike, a raid, not a raid, a nightfall. I don't even think that basically nightfalls, from my knowledge, are basically very difficult strikes. They give a very high amount of rewards, but they're not called nightfalls anymore, if I'm correct. Which is pretty weird. These guys not teleport correctly? I did kind of hurt myself, but damn. No, they ran through here. I'm an idiot. They ran down. They fell down, then ran in like with top speed. I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm gonna die. Whatever. Big mistake. Because there was a rock over there. Thank you. Wow, because of the fact that I was sliding on that, if I tried to second jump and if it was dire for me to be able to do so, I would have died. Okay, though. I'm gonna help you out. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. That was awful. Nice. Now that Vex has Void. When it is a Vex taken, they usually do not have Void. They usually just shoot Arc or Fire. Which makes them even more annoying. Well, yeah. Let's see if I can make it over here. I can. Good. I did nearly break my knees, though. We're getting close to the boss, though. Actually, we are at the boss. Here we go, because this boss can be annoying.
Here's our techie. You ready?
So the way this boss works is pretty simple. You gotta take an orb that happened with those other cabals, and then you just gotta throw the... Don't melee me, that hurts. Then you just have to throw the orb at him, then that takes her shield down. From there on out, you'll be able to hurt him real bad. Simple enough. Plus, when you're taking her shield down lower and lower, or her health, there are gonna be rocks that eventually start flying past both platforms. And they do an insta-death. Isn't that just about amazing? I'm running over there now. I don't know why you're lollygagging to be able to hurt him. Oh boy. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh no, more void weapons from other enemies. Not a good thing. Stun him, stun him! Do they still have their... Yeah, they still have their shield open. This is gonna be a long boss if we are not careful. The laughing is also the annoying part too. And that noise. This person tried to knock me off. Can you throw the orb at them? Oh, the orb disappeared. Like I just mentioned, these giant rocks, they insta-kill. They've only come by every single 1 or 2 times, and I got pushed back by a freaking phalanx. Are you hurting her? No, you're not. No! No! Forgot. Whew. Okay, then. It's like a game of frickin' football. Alright, I'm safe. I'm able to get close. Hit! I missed. Okay. Well, that was awful. The worst experience of my life. Now I gotta go all the way back and do it again. I feel terrible. I feel unaccomplished. I feel like I shouldn't even be driving the orb. Go. You're safe for now. She's very strong to void damage. Ow. Stop it! Okay, I guess you were not gonna stop it. Somehow you just managed to do that. Gosh, no matter what level cap, whatever the burn is, they will kill you. Especially if they melee you with that burn. And there she goes right there. Ow, that hurt a lot. I'm gonna make a jump for it now. Don't get yourself killed. Alright, let's go. I was actually genuinely concerned for the person. Because if I had to go back for him. We're good. We're gonna have to jump over here. Watch out. Okay, we're good. Temporarily. It's not the kind of thing where we're in the arena And every single rock that passes by twice. And then you have to wait or something like that. Alright, one thing that's good is the fact that not many rocks are passing by here. Well, none are. But you can fall to your death if you're not careful. Screw you. Okay. Ow. Please do not knock me off. I feel offended and targeted. Did you lose your health? Did you lose your shield? Yes, you did. Oh no. Dude. I'm so happy that we haven't all died. This season ended pretty quickly, which is good. Oh, the next one is up there. Not good. So I guess that person's being ballsy. Or not. Okay then. He tried to knock me off, but that didn't work. That was me. No sound of text. I'm invisible currently, and no, I can't send a text anymore. Just went invisible for a few moments and fought a wraith. About to get some treasure right now. Alright, that was pretty fun. Good thing that that boss was uncut, pure. Pretty fun. These people look at me like they can hear me. Well, they were for a short second. What is this person? This is a Titan, and this is a Warlock. Wow, we had a full, complete team. Funny thing is, we're all girls. I'm just doing how you guys look right now. I genuinely say that was a pretty fun game. It wasn't unsatisfying or anything annoying, which is good. Alright, so I'm gonna calibrate a few things before getting off. Actually, I'll pick up something over at the tower also. Maybe we can also talk about a few things also. Let me also make sure my voice is heard perfectly fine again. Okay, yeah, I'm still good. Yeah, I still have anxiety over that because this is about the second time that I started Destiny stream out of nowhere and excuse me, my voice isn't heard entirely. I don't know why that's happened. Maybe that's just my problem with starting Destiny. Every time I start it, no one's gonna be allowed to hear me for a specific amount of time until I fix it and make sure that it's working correctly. The way that I was able to find out it even wasn't was from the fact that first off, I checked on my video, couldn't hear myself. I'm like, don't tell me it's doing that thing where I have to take out my headphones and put it back in, then adjust my voice and stuff like that. And turns out that's exactly what I had to do. And even worse, I had to like take it out a couple of times and then wait for it to fix itself for me. Not a good approach. I got a couple of things. That's because I probably left them behind.
When I lost Carlos and Maria, there was no one person I could blame for it. I thought that would make it easier.
No, that's funny. I just read that. Okay then. It says, just watch Team Mom clip. The kid said if anybody try to hurt you, I'm gonna shoot them with my Nerf gun to his mom. That's adorable. Okay then. If you gotta protect people with a Nerf gun, then protect people with a Nerf gun. But, yeah, it's a fun thing that at least when you get back on Destiny, some things are new, relatively speaking. Like whatever this is, I have no clue what this is. It's like a jacuzzi. It's like a solar jacuzzi. It's not adorable. Personally, I'd say it is. If you gotta protect people with a Nerf gun, you gotta protect people with a Nerf gun. I think Nerf guns hurt more than guns anyways. You could put a Nerf gun in anybody's face, they'd be like, no! If you do it with a normal gun, they're just like, really? Really? Maybe someone would just scream, or think they're getting mugged. Some people just don't want to get shot in the face with a Nerf gun. So she has road rage and backs into this guy's mailbox, and so he blocked her off the road. And she pulls out her firearm. Oh boy. What is this person, a deputy or something like that? Or a cop? No clue about that. Either way, I was going to end this off. I'm going to go over to the logout screen. But, yeah, I just want to finish this off by saying that it's a good thing that at least I'll be able to just decide to just come to a game where it's not glitchy whatsoever. And I wish that would be the last time that I speak about how bad Cyberpunk is, because every single time I talk about glitches, that's me actually making a nod towards how Cyberpunk should be fixing its... It should be on its A game at least. One thing that you would hope for. Got a couple of things that's nice. That's because of me doing strikes. Alright, so I'm going to calibrate the things that I have. And the kid was lying with her. That's why I said the story isn't adorable. I think it's adorable the fact they lied too. People just gotta do what they gotta do to survive.
Anna tells me you are making significant contributions.
I'm not gonna wear that anymore. Don't need that. I do like that armor, so I'm gonna keep that. Not gonna keep that. Keeping that. I'll make this nice looking because I think this one looks cool. Polished sea stone, so basically turquoise. Looks nice. Okay. I usually get the other one. LMAO, that was unexpected. Well, thank you. I got a bunch of arms. My God.
Anna tells me you are making significant
71. I can replace this and then put this on. I don't even know why I made that arm the way they were supposed to be, which is my ornament. This looks cool. Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna just put this on. Let me see how this looks like. Oh, I'm totally wearing that. Where did I get this from? It's probably a new shader. I even got new boots. Rad.
Anna tells me you are making significant contributions.
Shut up. I will leave Zavala. In fact, I'll do it right now. Sorry for the quiet time of me configuring all the things that belong to my character. I just want to make him look good. Stuff like that. Before I go. Trying to find things to talk about, though. I should probably look at what polished sea stone looks like. Probably nearly the same. No, not as much as I would hope for it to be. I didn't mean to dismantle that, but it's whatever. This one's 1156. The one that I accidentally dismantled was 1159. Okay then. How does this look? Normal. Normal. This is just like a Superman cape, but a little bit wacky. You know, for a legendary, that looks pretty lackluster. How does this look? Light green and black. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put this on. This new shader knows exactly what I want. And a new helmet too. Finally. Last time it wasn't terrible, but I prefer this one a little bit more. Whatever that shader is, I like it. I like it. I'm gonna equip this even though I shouldn't be having stuff like rares, but If it's a void buff or a void burn, I'll take it into consideration. Delete this. Delete this. And I will use such weapons like Monte Carlo and specific weapons that are normal. I don't know. Take this 1171. Dismantle it. Whatchamacallit, a legendary legendary hand cannon. And I'm gonna need one that is normal. Normal meaning the fact I'm able to upgrade it and not have a issue with doing so. Seasonal power cap is 1260. The power limit for this is 160. So is there any auto hand cannons that I can just bring to the highest amount? If not, I'm not going to be happy about that. Bruh, are you fucking serious? So you're going to tell me I have to get it. This one I can bring up to 1410. I can understand why. This gun looks really cool. I'm not even going to complain. But still, do I really not have a single weapon that is a primary that I'm able to like upgrade to the highest amount with no problems? I hope this one works. Nope, not really. So technically none. Smash this table. Alright, I got something. I gotta have something. Or else. Because if not, then that's kind of unacceptable. This one, apparently. What is this? It's an auto rifle. What is it? Cannot reacquire randomized gear. Okay, I don't mind about that. But I would mind to be able to have a specific weapon that is a primary that isn't a pulse rifle or a scout rifle. I can even do with the submachine gun or a sidearm. You know what? Screw it. I'll find it in another day. Because it looks like I don't have stuff like that yet. But one thing's for certain, I do have bows. And they work pretty nicely. So if I want to use these legendaries or exotics over here, then I'm going to have to use my bows. I'm pretty sure one thing's for certain, the next time I do come back, I don't have to worry about the specific buff. That bow doesn't look bad. Okay, I can pass. That can pass. That's not bad. I was just, like looking at my armor, then I just see this thing that looks like a plane in my peripheral vision. I'm just like, wait a second. Let me get rid of these. Well, not all of them. The ones that are 52, 71, and 68, I'm going to keep those. But these ones that are 40, whatever, nah. Nah. This one looks so good. Gonna get rid of these. Good thing I'm stacking up. And I get rid of this. Do not need it. Yes, for a very long period of time, you're going to be seeing me calibrate my weapons because it's fun. I like making my stuff stronger, so for the next time that I am fighting, I have nothing to worry about. Well, not nothing, technically. But I don't have too much to worry about. I'm going to get rid of one of these shotguns. Or not. I'm going to get rid of this bow right here, though. Don't need it. This weapon is 1074. I'll use something else. For the first time, I'm starting to run low on upgrade modules again. Wow, the good old days when I didn't have anything. Just gonna look at this for a short second. That looks cool. It literally looks like the exact same ship that I got, but just with a different decal. That's pretty nice, you know. I'm not gonna use it. Shit, we got nothing else. Alright. So. That's just about it with everything. I'm literally looking at everything to make sure I got everything. Goodbye and good night. Yeah, good night. Goodbye and good night to you too, brother. Do I need to hiccup right now? I guess my body says yes. Not fun. Maybe that's what I'm getting. Maybe that's what I get for sitting down for so long. Just playing here. Let me quit. Why am I hiccuping now? I'm trying to do an outro. Thank you, body, for calming down. Okay. Trying to get over to here, and there we are here. Well, that was the playthrough of the second time of playing Destiny 2. It's unfortunate in one part, the fact that I wasn't able to play Crucible, but I was able to talk about a couple of things before playing the next game that is after this, which is Cyberpunk 2077. Now, before I even do play the game, I'm going to make a disclaimer. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Personally, my main focus is just hoping for the game does not crash as I'm streaming, because that'll be the annoying part. I will get upset enough to just delete this previous stream and then stream again. I don't know. Or you know what? Maybe if it does do such a thing such as crash, then I'll make a segment called "How many times does it take for the game to crash before I'm able to finish the actual story mode?" But yeah, when we do play it, you're going to be able to see for yourself how the game does need to be fixed. For anybody who hasn't been able to play it yet. And I'm playing it just on PS4. A really big difference from that to PS5. But yeah, thank you for bearing with me through this gameplay of Destiny 2 Beyond Light for just a short amount of time, unfortunately. Not 2 hours or 3 hours like the other live streams. And watching these strikes and watching me have to deal with whatever I dealt with in the beginning of the stream. Especially with the technical difficulties. My apologies for that. I'll always make sure that I know that that's up to par. And yeah, we'll be doing another one another time soon. Won't be taking too long because I kind of went on vacation for over the weekend. And I've said this before many times, but I will say it again. If you ever do come to my channel and you're new, be sure to comment whatever you like and talk about whatever topics you wish to talk about. I'm always attentive to my chat. And please be sure to like and subscribe, because the more people that are here just speaking with me, the more, I guess, communicative and social I can be. So yeah, until we meet again, thank you for watching.